Hey YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while and I got told by my mate that I should make a video on piercings, how I kept mine clean. Obviously I've got 5 piercings. They wanted to know how I kept mine clean and like how I got them to heal properly, what future ones I want. There are quite a few. And my plugs and tunnel stretcher crap thingies, whatever you call them, and how I kept them clean and how I moved up. But anyway, first things first, my first piercing I got ears, obviously, when I was 6. This was about 9 years ago because I'm 15 now. Um, well, I don't know how much they hurt. I can't remember back to when I was 6. I can remember as far back as when I was 7 though. That's it. I think about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I was about 10, I was wearing like tiny hoops, and me and my mate were play fighting. Obviously, not the best thing to do, but grabbed hold of my ear, it ripped a tiny bit. I tried to let it heal over. I left out earrings for at least 4 years. I didn't wear them, and I expected it to heal over, and it didn't. I just didn't want to do it. I tried everything. I tried using too much salt water to try and get it to like heal over. That was really painful. But I've tried a load of things to get it to heal up and it just didn't. In the end I thought, oh, do you know what, I want to stretch my ears, I'll stretch them. But I'll come back to that in a sec. Next piercing I got was my belly button, which is that, and but anyway, oh, didn't see that. But anyway, um, I got that done May last year, May 2011, when I was 14, which I went to a piercing shop where you had to have like, to get piercings you had to have a parent if you were under 16 anyway. And yeah, and I got that pierced. Hurt a bit, weird pain, really weird pain. It was like, it hurt but it tickled. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know whether I should laugh or cry or be in pain. Left it. The piercer told me I needed to clean it. Right, most people get solutions. Don't use them, please, because the amount of people I know that have got their belly button pierced, they use the solution, reject it completely, and it's really painful when it rejects. It just anyway, I got told to use egg cup, put it with boiling water, get a pinch of salt, spread it around onto this part. Obviously, your hand should be like that. Take the tiniest pinch, sprinkle it in, mix it around with like a cotton bud, obviously a clean cotton bud, um, and just go around it with clean hands, not dirty, clean. Obviously, I tried it with dirty hands once, and I got it infected, like an idiot. And in the end, I really couldn't be bothered at one point. At one point, I really just wanted to give it up. But I think it was worth the cleaning. Um, then about 5 months later, I went to Tenerife. I got a really nice bar that was it was white at the top and it was fuzzy at the bottom. And I was in love with it. I put it in. It was 10 millimeters. I got it pierced with a 12, and that's what my body was used to. I put it in, and you could honestly, as soon as I put it in, you could see like my skin had been pressed together because the bar was so short. But I loved it, and I left it like that anyway. Then it started to reject because it was way too short, and it was gammy, pussy. It smelled really bad. It was horrible. I almost gave up with that. Then I cleaned it with the salt water that I was doing before. Perfectly fine. Can't wear 12mm bars anymore though. Apart from that, that's fine. Next, snake bites. Um, got these pierced, hurt a bit. Came out of the piercing. I went to the same piercing shop, and I had the same piercer that had done my belly button. He told me it'd be fine. It kind of was. It was, I think the pain was because it was a facial piercing and I'd never had one before, apart from when I pierced my lip myself before, which went wrong. Don't pierce your own lip. Usually goes wrong. Anyway, had them done, perfectly fine. Came out, was like bleeding, but it healed up. I drank ice cold Sprite, lemonade, whatever you call it. Um, and then I thought, oh yeah, it'll be fine. It was, but this one swelled up, popped the ball off, ran to my mate Andrew's, and I was like, oh Andrew, you know how you got your ear pierced and you have a spare one of like the balls? Can I have it? He gave it to me. I put it on. Didn't match. It was too small and it was too grey. Really annoyed me. I ran to a shop in Wandsworth called Claire's, and they do like hair, jewellery, everything, ear piercing stuff. They had they didn't have lips, but they didn't have like lip piercing things, but they had uh, eyebrow things, and they were like literally the same thing. They had the studs and they fitted on perfectly. They were too big. Eventually, when I had to get lip retainers. Okay, they hurt like a bitch to get in. Okay, I have to sit in my room for about 5 minutes pushing them in complete pain, even though they've healed over perfectly. They just really hurt to get in for me. I don't know why. Anyway, then I eventually got smaller balls to go on my face. Don't take that the wrong way. That's not going out of context, I hope. Then they were fine. Stretched my ears. Went from a 3 point. I jumped from a 1.2 to a 3.2, like a twat. Went to a 4. Jumped to a 5. That's over there. Jumped to a 5. Um, that's why my school didn't approve of it. Hated me for it. Anything you call it. Jumped like a 5. And honestly, like within 2 days, I jumped from a 4 to a 5. And I'd only just, like, yeah, it was stupid, don't do it. Then after like 3 weeks I went to a 6, which I was really happy with. I loved that one, it was amazing. Then after, because I went quite quickly, it started to hurt, so I started waiting, went to an 8mm, which is this one, which I love. It's like, yeah, trying to go bigger, but anyway, my school hate me for that, obviously because it's so big, but that one hurt kind of a bit. I didn't really use much Vaseline when I pushed it in. I just like shoved it in. Hurt. Thought I was gonna have a blowout, but I didn't, luckily. Um, Future piercings. I want my septum done when I turn 16. When I come home from holiday, because I turn 16 when I'm on holiday in June. June the 4th is my birthday. I'm going on holiday from the 3rd to the 10th of June. Come back, get my septum done. Then have exams, so I just shove my septum thingy up my nose. As wrong as that sounds. I wanted my tongue, but I don't know if I want it done anymore because of the whole like problem with it. I want an industrial. I want my tragus. Probably one here. I want my helix. I want probably not many on this here. I want like a couple going up here and probably in here. And I wanted dimple piercings. Hate them now. Don't want them. As they take forever to heal. And that's about it. Pretty much all the piercings I want. But anyway, yeah. So awesome. Also, if you want to clean a stretcher, just go around it with salt water. That's fine. Anyway, bye.